Our next guest tonight is an Emmy and Grammy-nominated actor and a New York Times bestselling author. You know from his popular series of novels, The Land of Stories and A Tale of Magic. His newest novel, Roswell Johnson Saves the World, is available now. Please welcome to the show, Chris Colfer, everybody.
Oh my gosh, I am
First time here.
First time, I know, yes. I'm popping my cherry.
I'm really happy. It's an honor. It's an honor to have someone who writes young adult fiction say it that way.
Thank you.
I was talking to you backstage. I mean, obviously I knew you as an actor first, and then I had heard that you had written these books, but I had no idea this is your 20th novel.
It is, yes.
I mean,
Isn't that crazy?
you were a young person.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been called much worse, so thank you.
Yes.
It really snuck up on me. Like, it's like, forgetting your child's birthday. I'm like, oh, wow, 20 books, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. And then I read it somewhere, and I was like, no, that can't be right. Then I went to my shelf where I keep them. I was like, 1, 2, 20. Wow, okay. I should go outside. Yeah.
Do you, so this is the beginning of a new series.
Mm-hmm, new series.
And I've heard you say that you had the most fun writing this one.
Mm-hmm.
I love being a writer. I don't really ever love when I'm writing.
Right.
I like being done.
Yes.
But you actually were sitting there loving the act of writing.
Yes. And so naturally, I thought I was doing something wrong because I was enjoying myself.
Right, sure.
I think the key was all the characters are based on someone I know. And so I got like a lot of aggression out while I was writing this one. Yeah. And it was like kind of like when the characters were interacting, it's just kind of like me and my friends, on a Friday night.
Did you feel like, oh my God, on 20, I'm finally figuring out how to make this more enjoyable?
Oh God, no. Because
Okay.
every time I write a book, I always think it's going to be the end of my career.
Yeah.
Always. So like, thank God it got good reviews.
And you have a fan base as well.
Yes.
And you have a fan base who obviously, have enjoyed the previous series.
Mm-hmm.
So there must have been some trepidation about, hey, I'm going to start a new thing. I'm going to introduce you to new characters.
Absolutely.
Was it a palpable relief when your fan base agreed that this was a good one?
Yes. Well, I haven't gotten to the fan base relief yet.
Gotcha.
But I mean, it's very similar to everything else I've written before, except instead of fairies and castles, it's just aliens and spaceships.
Gotcha.
So I'm hoping they come along with the journey, and I think they'll recognize some classic tropes.
Did you just feel as though you had sort of played out what you had to say about sort of the fantasy genre, or was there something about the sci-fi genre that was magnetic to you?
Yes, so I had written 18 novels about fantasy, and I just could not describe a sparkle again.
Yeah.
I was all sparkled out. So I changed it to lasers instead.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
You also read the audiobook.
I do, yes.
Have you done this for all of your books?
Every single.
How long does it take you to do one of your books?
It takes me it takes me a day per 100 pages. So
Okay.
like 4 to 5 days. But I'm dyslexic. I write a lot, but I'm dyslexic, so I change the words constantly as I'm reading it, and I'm rewriting it constantly.
And then does someone on the other side of the booth say, "Hey, that's not you're reading it wrong"?
Yes, they hit that buzzer multiple times an hour.
It must be so weird to tell the author, so that's wrong.
Yeah, no. The outtakes of my audiobook have so much profanity. We should release those.
Now, I noted that, again, it's sci-fi. There's a lot of sound effects that you write in the book.
Yes.
And I know, as my oldest is now reading books, I know how much he loves that, reading, sounds. And I think he's like, oh, that's so cool. This author figured out the way to spell it. But you would then have to read them.
Yes.
In the audiobook. So I've written down a couple, and I want you to have a card as well.
Okay.
So this is page 68, the low humming noise of a flying saucer.
Yes.
Can you please say how you said it in the book?
Yes. It's I think I hope this isn't like something in another language and I'm just offending everybody, Yeah.
I think what you're offending is anyone who's ever made a flying saucer.
Right, there you go.
They're like, he thinks it sounds like,
it's a niche group.
A table rising from the floor of a flying saucer.
Okay, so it's a I mean, it sounds like they could use some WD-40 on that one.
All right, can I do the next one?
Yeah, please do.
All right, so this is how you wrote. This is my interpretation of how you wrote, a siren aboard the cockpit of the flying saucer. Bwamp, bwamp, bwamp.
Get out of my head. Oh my God, that was excellent.
You wrote it.
Great job.
You wrote it.
Yeah.
I feel as though you wrote it for me.
Maybe I did, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna put your picture on my desk so
Okay,
you know,
great.
for inspiration.
All right, the bleep. This is a bleep in crisis.
It's an alien who only beeps.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
bleep is a being.
Yeah,
and this is
yeah.
when they are in crisis.
Yeah, so it's peep peep poop poop peep 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 poop 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 peep peep. And what's funny about this character is he swears all the time.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, they, because they're non-binary. They swear all the time, but so I got away with a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I know what they're saying, but the kids won't.
All right. This is a strong. Can I do?
Please.
Well, let's do it together. Should we just do it together? Sure. A strong and screechy rumble echoing down an elevator shaft.
Yeah.
Clong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
not
wow.
our best.
Yeah. Thank God we're not single, because that would be
That would be. This is another one where you obviously see more books. This is the first in a series.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that when you start writing?
Yes, because
Okay.
I'm contracted to do another one, so
Okay,
I definitely
gotcha.
know. I definitely know I'm doing another
Great.
one. Definitely
So
another
as a
one.
writer, you
Yeah.
would say your inspiration
Yeah.
comes from the contract.
Right. So true. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
There we go.
Good.
All right. So I got an 8-year-old. Which one should give me one of your books? Where does he start? Is it the
Okay.
first series? Does he go back?
If he or she,
He's he.
he's he. I start with The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell, the first one, The Land of Stories.
All right, great.
I think The Land of Stories is a good gateway to other series like Harry Potter that are a little more serious.
Okay, great.
There's nothing too crazy in my books.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like Mother Goose's character. She drinks a lot in the books,
Okay.
but that's about it.
That's all right.
Yeah, I can handle
His
that.
grandmother does too.
Yeah,
so,
there you go. Yeah, perfect.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for
Congrats.
having me.
Chris Colfer, everyone. Roswell Johnson. Saves the World is on sale now. Wherever books are sold, but please independent local. Support independent local bookstores. We'll be right back with Stand Up from Sydney, Washington.